La Vie Boheme has always been my favorite song, just because of the celebratory aspect of it. I think it's just so passionate and beautiful for me, and it includes, it's so inclusive, you know, and that's what I love about it, because there's such a generosity within all of the characters and the relationships in Rent, and I think it's just such a perfect emblem for the show, you know, but lines, I mean, I've got a zillion of them that I love, you know, measure your life in love. I mean, it doesn't really get any better than that.
You know, to people living with not dying from disease, that's a you know, a great line. I think all of La Vie Boheme, I think, is a brilliantly lyrically written song.
Oh, and the fact that, I mean, so I always say that it's not obnoxious. And what I love about it is that if you're watching it and you're getting offended maybe by some of the things that they're bringing up in the song, it's like, let he among us without sin be the first to condemn. It's like it just puts that mirror right back in your face and go, don't look at us like that. That's the whole point. That's how we started off this song, saying to being an us instead of a them. Like, and you're looking at us, and we're not pointing any fingers at you. We're not being mean to you. We're doing any of that stuff. We're just saying we're happy to be alive and living our life on our terms. And it's so easy for people to turn that around and be like, don't do it at me. And we're not doing it at you. We're doing it for us, and that's the most beautiful thing. And I think that's why that song feels so powerful to me, because it brings all of different aspects of it. It really gets, you know, you try to put everything into a song, and I really feel like it does.
They're all my favorite, but I got my latest favorite is Another Day. Another Day has been my favorite for a couple of years, but it started off as Light My Candle was my favorite at first. I couldn't get enough of it. Then it was like Glory. You know, it changes. It changes. It was Out Tonight at one point, but right now it's Another Day. Just I think I'm a little older, I think, and I understand the weight of that mantra now, and how to really seize the moment. And I think it's just a great way to live your life. So,
mine's not so heavy like that. Mine's got a light, got a light. Just that moody, Mimi thing. I don't know. I just love that. I wish I could play that part just to sing that song.
Just to sing, yeah.
There's so many. I mean, first of all, look, we've had so much time absorbing all this material. I mean, it's been literally years and thousands of performances. So if you ask me that question 10 minutes from now or tomorrow, I'd have a completely different answer. So it's really hard to say one thing. I mean, there's so many moments in the stage production and in the film that I'm like, I love that moment. And then you ask me 10 minutes later, I'm like, you know what I love? And I love this moment, you know. I'm sure it's the same way with the fans. I mean, they like so many different aspects of it. There's so much to love.
I love all the songs, all of them. I even love the songs that are not in this particular soundtrack. There's one of my favorites really is Christmas Bells, which is not in the film version, because it just didn't make sense. It would be something that would be really obviously big, a really big number, and it would have no purpose, but it'd be a whole lot of fun. I missed that song, only because it was all 15 of us, actually, and then some. Actually, there were also some of the understudies were also on stage. It was all of us, and all these voices, all at once, going off all at once. It was just a lot of fun.
Without You, I love Without You. That's one of my favorites. I think it's a beautiful love song.
I love the I'll Cover Your Reprise and the way that it weaves the different songs together. I love Singing What You Own.
I like that one too. It gets me energized.